Out of all the Skintegra products I've tried, the Skintegra Infrared Serum was the only one that didn't work for me as expected. That doesn't mean it is a bad product. On the contrary, I can see it work very well for someone else, but there are a few things I think you should know, and today I wanted to tell you about them, so let's dive in. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. Anne, a physician passionate about skincare and the well-aging. The website tells you it is great for skin prone to inflammation and irritation, as it will calm inflammation symptoms and correct imperfections along the way. The first thing I noticed was that the serum isn't completely clear. It isn't milky either, but there is some cloudiness to the product when you look closely. While it is quite runny, it doesn't feel watery on the skin, but has a slightly different texture I find difficult to describe. There is no scent and only a little tackiness that lingers after application. According to the brand, it can be used twice a day, but while I tried both morning and night, neither worked particularly well for me. I found it to be somewhat hydrating, but not very hydrating, easy to pair with other products, but no matter if I used it morning or night, it did sting my skin. Now, I don't consider my skin to be very sensitive, but of course the fact that I use tretinoin makes it a little more prone to irritation than it would normally be. Still, I can use most products, especially the ones aimed at calming inflammation, without any issues. Not that it left my skin visibly irritated or red, no, but the stinging happened no matter when and with what I used it, so I had come to the conclusion that it sadly isn't for me. Looking at the ingredient list for an explanation, I assume that the 10% potassium azelaic diglycinate, PAD, an azelaic acid derivative, is what doesn't agree with me. I have only tried that once before in the form of the Geek Gorgeous APAD serum, where they use 10% azelaic, a complex containing 6% potassium azelaic diglycinate, and according to the limited data available, 10% PAD should work with a similar strength as 5% azelaic acid. Now, 5% is on the lower end of the spectrum, but still paired with other actives like tretinoin enough to sting the skin. Azelaic acid is anti-inflammatory, often used in rosacea patients, and a pregnancy-safe way to treat acne and congestion. I do have a playlist talking about the different ingredients and the benefits in the skincare that I will link up here. Other than that, you will find glycerin and humectant, a bunch of soothing ingredients like panthenol, betaine, niacinamide, and Centella asiatica extract with madecassor seed, and then licorice root extract to target hyperpigmentation. While on paper the Skintegra Infrared Serum should work for my skin and help calm down some of the redness I get during winter while simultaneously evening out the skin tone and helping against breakouts, in reality it did sting my skin. That is most likely due to the fact that I'm on tretinoin and that this paired with the azelaic acid derivative used here is too much in combination, so don't let my experience deter you from trying it yourself. Especially those that have a combination of texture, inflammation and hyperpigmentation but don't use other actives like strong retinoids in their routine might find it to be a great addition to their routine. If there's anything you would like to add, please do so in the comments below. I will link to more videos you might find interesting on the screen and add links to my Instagram and blog in the description box. And if you want exclusive Q&As, behind the scenes content, or just get more involved, become a channel member. I would love to have you join the community. See you soon. Bye.